Well, good morning, everybody. I'm going to make some pork spare ribs for dinner tonight. I'm going to let them cook low and slow in the oven for a few hours, a couple hours on 200 degrees. And I'm going to cover them with foil because I also want it to steam and I want to collect all the juices. So I'm going to end up using the juices afterwards and dump into my barbecue sauce. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, get out a baking sheet. You want to put enough foil on it so you can wrap and cover your meat, okay? Now we're going to make the dry rub for it. This is about 4 pounds, okay? And it was like $1.99 a pound, which was almost $8. All right, in here I have a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 2 tablespoons of white sugar, and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, okay? That's going to be our dry rub that we're going to rub all over the meat. And then after it cooks a few hours, you take it out of the oven, drain the juices, and then you could put it back in the oven and then start rubbing your barbecue sauce on it, basting it, and let it cook for another 20 minutes or so. Rub some more sauce on it. Keep cooking it till you know it's done. All right. All right. That's all mixed up good. All right. I want to end up doing it so the fat side's up. So we'll rub it real good with the rub. Put it right on there good. And you can use either store-bought barbecue sauce or you can make your own. I'm going to make my own. I'm going to make a couple cups worth. Okay, but you don't want to put your barbecue sauce on right now. Okay, that side's covered. Let's turn it over. All right, now let's do this side. Yeah, wrap it in the foil. It's going to help to tenderize it. And it's going to collect all them juices from the meat. And it's going to help steam it and make it nice and tender. All right. Now it's good. Okay, now let's wrap it up in the foil. Be preheating your oven to 200. Okay, my buzzer went off. My oven's ready. Okay, it's all covered good. Now let's put it in the oven on 200 degrees for 2 hours. We'll take it from there. Okay, let's throw in make up some barbecue sauce. All right, I've got 2 cups of ketchup in here. Just some Heinz ketchup. Apple cider vinegar, about 1/8 of a cup. And a 1/4 cup packed brown sugar. Okay, let me get something to measure here. All right. Go with a half a teaspoon of dry mustard powder, some Worcestershire. Not used to measuring, but I'm doing that for you guys. About 1.5 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire. A teaspoon of garlic powder. And a teaspoon of onion powder. Okay, let's give that a good stir. And then remember, when the ribs come out of the oven, soon, they've been in for almost 2 hours, then we're gonna dump some of the juice in it. And then you can either throw it in a little pan, heat this up for a few minutes, or you can throw it in the microwave. All right, now let's give that a taste. It's good just the way it is. Okay, the ribs have been in the oven for a couple hours on 300 degrees. Now be careful you don't get burnt when you open it up, okay? Watch out for that steam. All right, that looks really good. Smells good too. Let me show you what that looks like. You see that? Okay. Now that noise you hear is just my pressure cooker. I got some Italian sweet sausages and wine and different spices and stuff going in that. Okay, I heated up my barbecue sauce. And now don't get burnt. Probably better off dumping it right here. All the juice in this pan. Okay, set that there for a minute. And let's dump some of this juice in. About a 1/4 cup. Okay. Now let's set this back on the pan. Okay. Give this a stir. And then we're gonna baste it. Let it cook for a good 20 minutes or so till it starts to caramelize. I'm gonna pull it out of the oven, turn them over, and just keep doing the same thing again, okay? Now you don't really want to saturate it real heavy, okay? Just brush it on there because we're just looking for nice caramelization, and we're going to end up doing this a few times. And we're going to leave it right open. Now if you wanted to, you could throw them on the grill, put them under the broiler. Okay. Now let's throw this back in the oven and let it cook until you start seeing it caramelizing good at the top, and then pull it back out and then just brush some more barbecue sauce out. Okay, it's been 20 minutes and I just pulled it back out of the oven. I'm going to show you what it looks like. And as you can see how it's starting to caramelize and getting sticky? All right. Now we're going to brush some more sauce back on it. And then we're going to throw it right back in the oven again. Okay, and it goes. Okay, I pulled them out of the oven again, and they're almost done. They're at like 140. Want it to be at least 145 degrees, okay? Let me show you what this looks like. Okay, you see that? That's what that looks like. And now, we're going to turn them over and let them cook for about 20 minutes. First, I want to baste the bottom of it, the other side. Oh wow, those look so good. And I can tell, really tender. All right, a couple more to flip. Okay, let's brush some more sauce on it. And I'm only going to put them in for like 20 minutes this time. All right. Okay, that looks good. Now let's get these popped back in the oven for another 20 minutes. Okay. Yep. Okay, I just took it out of the oven again. And that's what it's looking like. And now I'm going to just turn it back over for the last time. Put one more coat of barbecue sauce on it. And it'll be done and ready to go. Looking good, aren't they? They smell really good too. Okay. And if you don't have a meat thermometer, you can always tell when the ribs are done by just touching them. And see how tender that is? And how it just goes right in. Hot. Then you know it's done. Okay. Last time. About 20 minutes.